OnePlus claims that the OnePlus 2 is 2016 flagship killer. Does it hold up to these words? Let's find out in a comparison of OnePlus 2 versus iPhone 6 and 6s versus the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, which is their large screen phone. Let's compare these three head-on most practical aspects and find out how they hold up against each other. Let's get started. I'll start with the design comparison of these three phones and start with the OnePlus 2. It comes with magnesium aluminium alloy frame, which is metallic and feels very dense. This phone is heavier and bulkier compared to the predecessor and feels much more premium. It gets this moon dust finish, which is a rough finish at the back, and on the front it gets hardened Gorilla Glass, which is for superior protection. In terms of design, this is a well-built phone and feels nice in hand, so the premiumness is there and the phone feels very good. Talking about the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, it is also made up of premium materials. It uses glass and metal design and uses Gorilla Glass 4 to the front as well as back. The key feature that we find on the S6 Edge Plus is these curved edge displays towards both the side of the display. These edge make this phone look and feel very nice and very different from any other phone that you have in the market. It comes with this premium build and very attractive design. The only downside that I feel is that the rear is a fingerprint magnet. Third phone is the iPhone 6 or 6s. We don't have 6s with us right now when we make this video. So a little disclaimer here. We are using the 6 here, not 6s. It is also made up of metal and glass design. It comes with a hardened glass, which also comes with oleophobic coating. And out of these three phones, this is the sleekest and feels the lightest as well as more compact phone, and feels most premium in terms of subtle features as well as the overall feel in hand. It comes with rounded corners. The back is not too loud. It's not very flashy. It's not very gaudy. It has the subtle sophistication to it, which other two phones actually miss on. So if I have to talk about design premiumness, the iPhone 6 and 6s take the lead, closely followed by the OnePlus 2, followed by the S6 Edge Plus. Next, I'll talk about display quality. When it comes to displays, the iPhone 6 or 6s is the least powered with 750p display, which is lowest in resolution compared to all other two phones. The OnePlus 2 on the other hand uses a 1080p full high definition display, and on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus you get a 5.7-inch quad HD display, which is highest in terms of pixel per inch density as well as resolution of these three phones. In terms of pure display quality, S6 Edge Plus is a hands down winner because it comes with Super AMOLED display, which has great saturation and looks much better compared to the other two phones, which you can see here. And against the iPhone 6 as well, the S6 Edge Plus looks much better and much more premium. So when it comes to display quality, there is no doubt S6 Edge Plus is any day a clear winner. Talking about the audio quality, all three phones come with bottom firing speakers and they all come with good quality sound drivers. But if you talk about loudness and clarity, the OnePlus 2 is least powerful among these three. The loudness here is not very good, but the audio equalizer as well as audio quality from the 3.5mm output port is very good. If you have to rate them based on the speakerphone, iPhone 6 and 6s are the best when it comes to loudness and clarity, followed by the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, followed by the OnePlus 2. And in terms of earphone output, the S6 Edge Plus and iPhone 6 are slightly better compared to the OnePlus 2 here. Now let's talk camera. There is a 16 megapixel shooter here which comes with optical image stabilization. It is optimized for low light photography as well as to reduce shake in pictures. The results are crisp, sharp, beautiful pictures in both good and bad lighting conditions. It also comes with live HDR mode. There is slow motion, fast motion recording. There are plenty of modes including Pro mode that you can do with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. On the OnePlus 2, you get a 13 megapixel sensor which comes with laser autofocus, which helps in focusing fast. It does take sharp and good pictures. It does have optical image stabilization, but the detailing is not as high as you find on the S6 Edge Plus. The iPhone 6 and 6s come with 8 and 12 megapixel rear sensors respectively, and the quality of images that these phones capture are really good. because of the large pixel size that these sensors use. Besides having lower resolution of cameras, the sensors are superior and the output image quality is at par with other two phones. But the iPhone 6 and 6s do not have optical image stabilization, which is found on the 6 Plus and 6s Plus. So if you have to take pictures in low light conditions or with shaky hands, or if you have to record videos, the other two phones will perform better. If I have to rate independently out of these 3 phones or 4 phones, the S6 Edge Plus is definitely among the better ones if you are looking for a better rear camera. Let's talk selfies. The front-facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is a 5 megapixel shooter, comes with a wide-angle lens. Same is the case with the OnePlus 2. It is also a 5 megapixel shooter and also comes with a wide-angle lens. And on the iPhone 6 you get a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, and on 6s you get a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. So all 3 phones are equally well equipped, barring the iPhone 6 which has a low resolution sensor, but quality of selfies taken with all 3 phones are good. But on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, you get a wide selfie mode which lets you capture panoramic front-facing selfies that no other phone will offer you in this segment. Talking about performance, there is an Exynos 7420 chip on this one, which is a 64-bit octa-core chip and performs very well. It comes with 4 GB of RAM and gives very good performance. It's among the fastest performing phones that we have seen in Android series. The OnePlus 2 on the other hand also uses top of the line Snapdragon 810 chip, but there are some heating issues, but it's not as bad as we have seen on the other phones using the Snapdragon 810 chipset. This is well optimized and uses version 2.0 of the hardware drivers, so the heating issue is controlled. On the iPhone 6 and 6s, you get 1 and 2 GB of RAM respectively with Apple A8 and A9 chips. And the Apple ecosystem and the iOS is so well optimized that the RAM of 1 GB is also smooth enough on iPhone 6 compared to the other counterpart Android systems. In terms of pure performance, I would say that the S6 Edge Plus and the iPhone 6 are slightly better compared to the OnePlus 2, which is not far behind. This is also very close in terms of performance, so when it comes to performance and gaming and the overall graphics, all the 3 or 4 phones that we are talking about here are equally good. Next important aspect for any smartphone buyer is the battery life. Out of these 3 or 4 phones, the best battery capacity that you get is on OnePlus 2 with 3300 mAh battery. There is a 3000 mAh battery on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, and you get around 1800 mAh battery on the iPhone 6 and 6s, which seems much lower compared to the other phones on paper. But in reality, the optimization that is done on software as well as hardware level decides your battery life to a large extent. There is a 14 nanometer fabrication chip used on the S6 Edge Plus, which provides you equally good battery life that you would find on OnePlus 2, which comes with the Snapdragon 810 chipset here with a 10% larger battery. iPhones on the other hand, with the A8 chips and optimized iOS, besides having low battery capacity, will provide you almost equal battery life as you would find on the Android counterparts. So when it comes to absolute battery capacity, OnePlus 2 has the maximum battery capacity. But for battery life, all these phones should be able to give you 1 full day of usage. The OnePlus 2 here has an upper hand because it is a very well optimized system. It does not have much of bloatware, it does not have some extra services. With the Oxygen OS 2 and a 3300 mAh battery, the performance in terms of battery will be slightly better off compared to the other phones. Next few features I'm going to talk about are not available on all of these phones, so I'll talk about them one by one. There is a dual SIM support on the OnePlus 2 that lets you run 2 SIM cards on this phone, and at the same time you can decide on which SIM card you want data and which SIM card you want calling. So instead of carrying 2 different phones, you can have one phone with 2 SIM cards, and that saves you a lot of trouble. This feature is not available on other 2 phones. Also, there are features like wireless charging as well as fast charging that you would find only on the S6 Edge Plus in this series. The iPhone 6, 6s, the OnePlus 2 does not come with fast charging or wireless charging. However, both are built in on the S6 Edge Plus, and in fact it also supports fast wireless charging, which is the newest feature that has been introduced by Samsung on the S6 Edge Plus as well as Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So this was all about features, but what about the price and affordability? The OnePlus 2 here is the least expensive of the lot, under $400 or around 25,000 rupees. This phone is an incredible value for money, considering that it is priced almost at half the price of the other two phones that we have on table here. At this price point, besides not being the most powerful or the most efficient phone among these three, it still makes a very strong case for itself and does make a very lucrative deal for the price that you pay for it. Followed by the iPhone 6 and 6s, which you would get for around $750 or around 50,000 rupees. That is the price point that you pay for the superior performance, premium build quality, high quality of cameras, good display and good audio quality. And the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, which is the most expensive of the lot, is also most sophisticated, most unique with the Edge screens and special features like the Edge apps, etc. It also feels most premium and most smart looking phone among these three. But the price that you pay for this phone is around $800 or 55,000 rupees. That is the highest among these three phones. Summarizing this video, I would say that the OnePlus 2 may not be the real flagship killer for 2016, but it definitely is a very good and potent competition to any flagship phone because it does not come with a very hefty price tag. It may not give you the top of the line features and performance that you would find on the flagships like the S6 Edge Plus and iPhone 6s, but it does give you the affordability and ability to afford high-end technology at half the price that you would pay for a typical flagship. On the other hand, if budget is no constraint for you and if you want the best of the best when it comes to technology, camera performance and overall performance, you should not shy away from spending extra and picking up either of these two flagships, which definitely give you extra value for the money. We are leaving direct links in the description section below where you can buy either of these phones at the best price available in the links below. This is all we have on this video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and we help you make up your mind about these phones. If we helped you, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for latest video updates and comparisons, make sure you hit the red subscribe button. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.